In 1970, while you were watching the Alfa Romeo Montreal, what did the future-looking sports automobile look like? Montreal is a source of inspiration for designers, and this idea is a wonderful example. It was not only fashionable but also the fastest car made at the time by an Italian manufacturer, reaching 137 miles per hour with a V8 engine. The creator of this piece is designer Luca Serafini, who openly admitted that his father owned an original Montreal when he was a young boy. As Luca grew older, he developed this concept version. The trademark grille is present and the headlights are also classic-looking. Although the concept is longer, it feels more aerodynamic. We wonder if Alfa Romeo's management will take notice of this piece. In 2025, this is the type of vehicle that will transport passengers. An American businessman invented the electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, which has a range of 99 miles, top speeds of 150 miles per hour, and 5 seats, 4 for passengers and 1 for the pilot. It is already known that one of the first commercial routes will take passengers from Manhattan's downtown to Newark Liberty International Airport in 10 minutes, and it appears that the goal is to have 6,000 units by 2030. A user writes that you ought to receive the same attention as Tesla. Next on our list is a design that combines elements of helicopters and airplanes. Students who are studying digital design created it in 9 months, and in a brief video, they show off some of the most intriguing solutions. For instance, if additional fuel is required, a platform with wings can be attached to the helicopter, increasing its top speed from 217 to 373 miles per hour. This design is interesting given the popularity of air caps, and the author notes that their concept is feasible. Perhaps one day, this school project will carry hurried commuters into the sky. A British design company is committed to providing young, fashion-conscious consumers with cutting-edge technology and a high-end experience. Statistics support their position. Experts predict that by 2025, people under the age of 28 will purchase nearly 75% of all cars sold worldwide. People need something small, fashionable, and evocative of the owner's personality, because mobility is changing and cities are becoming denser and more populous. This vehicle has 4 wheels and may tilt when turning. It is a cross between a motorcycle and an electric car. A unique jacket makes it possible for the system to identify and activate the driver. They don't mention the specifications, but they write that this is an unprecedented affront against urban transportation. Mercedes-Benz has developed a system similar to how people on the planet Pandora developed a mental link with their flying creatures in the film Avatar. The car can now detect the driver's brain activity and be operated without the use of hands. According to the theory behind the system, it will be helpful for people with disabilities, and the rest of the internal system is also impressive. The driver dons a special headset that reads their real-time brain activity. Then all they have to do is glance at the icon on their dashboard to activate the function for which it is responsible. The Vision AVR is anticipated to include a 350 kilowatt engine, a battery that can be fully charged in 15 minutes, and solar panels that resemble scales. The next idea on our list is one that, even though it's too early to discuss a new space race, has already begun in the summer of 2022. When Bill Nelson and other experts expressed their thoughts, Nelson stated in an interview that he was extremely concerned about China's progress in space and even feared that China might conquer the moon. Designers and artists have depicted the space fleet of the future. For instance, this ship will be useful for providing emergency assistance quickly because it is swift and equipped with a sophisticated scanning system. And gamers undoubtedly thought of a Star Citizen and the Aegis Redeemer ship. A personal abode on the water. The creators of this idea gently call it weird, since what we see on the screen resembles a combination of an oil platform, boat, and private island. And there are a variety of leisure alternatives available, including swimming pools, barbecues, gardens, a harbor, a private gym, even a shark, and a private spa. The building is 384 by 256 feet in size. But if that doesn't impress you, know that the platform can move independently at about 9 miles per hour as well. At 262 feet above sea level, the top terrace provides a great view of the ocean. It is accessible by elevator, though you might need one to get to the price, which is about $320 million. Let's move on to a project from Austria that developed the notion of a clean city. This idea combines cutting-edge technology with experience management to create a city with a circular economy. To put it simply, even municipal waste is used and helps produce energy or resources like biofuel, fosters wealth and employment across generations according to the concept's designers. Plus, in times of resource shortages, the economy will offer a competitive advantage because the clean city will recycle, reuse, or sell items that others would waste away. What do you envision the future of bicycles to look like? In contrast, a Norwegian company is seriously considering selling this unusual hybrid that resembles a bicycle, motorcycle, and car all at once. If you're interested in learning more, you can visit their website. In the meantime, let's take a closer look at this potential best-selling vehicle. It is currently known as the pod bike, and in accordance with European classification, it is a bicycle. It is electrically powered and has one seat. This endeavor is associated with a well-known Gran Turismo series. The game, which has Japanese roots and is still highly popular, more than 80 million copies have been sold as of May 2018, is a terrific tool for automakers to promote their products. A stunning example comes from Lamborghini. The concept you're viewing was created specifically for Gran Turismo, but it also had several real-life iterations, from a full-size model for presentations to different homemade versions. The design has blended new and old ideas. For instance, fans of the brand will immediately think of the 1968 Marcel Coupe when they look at the side window, and the cockpit reminds us of a fighter jet. Not in vain, since the vehicle is a single-seater inside. Gabriella Taruzzi, an Italian designer, demonstrated all of her inventiveness in this project. The phrase Shaddai, which is Arabic for Almighty, is displayed on screens. It has a beach, a small waterfall, a big aquarium, and a 125-foot observation deck on its 492 feet of luxury. When you see it, you immediately assume that whoever owns it must be quite wealthy, because it would cost roughly $250 million to make the notion a reality. The team hasn't revealed much about the interior or other details of this vehicle, which is still a long way from being mass-produced. All that is known is that it is a 14.8-foot-long electric car, and the main aim is to turn it into a mobile living room. The author provides 3 ways for the interior to change, such as when an OLED panel becomes a lamp. The windscreen rises and reveals a cozy sofa that's ideal for a nap or a good night's sleep. And the LEDs in the discs can now be set to light up in time with the music, making it ideal for passing. There is no leather or chrome in the cabin. The cloth trim changes swiftly to suit the mode, which the manufacturers say is the next step for our future. Do you think it will be a success?